Hello, hello, my beautiful mermaids and mermen, my sea sponges of the sea, my fellow Pisces. This is our tarot and oracle forecast for July the 13th to the 19th. As you know, I'm Brenda, and not every single card or the energy they carry may resonate with every single fish out there, so take what does and throw the rest out into the deep blue sea. Coming in with your first card, your download, and your theme for this week, you've got Take Your Power Back, Pisces. Okay, let's see what we've got here. What do we need to see, know, and expect as we navigate through yet again another week with the tarot messages, spirit and guides? What do we need to see, know, and expect? All right. Coming in the first row, our first card is that of the Knight of Wands. We have the Seven of Pentacles, and we have the Chariot, followed by the King of Pentacles, followed by the High Priestess and the Temperance. Center position, Seven of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, and the Hangman, followed by the Four of Pentacles, Five of Wands, Eight of Cups, and we've got the Six of Cups, the Queen of Swords, and the Knight of Swords. Okay. Let's see what we have. Well, first of all, maybe we've been a bit passive. Maybe, we are not aggressive. We don't like confrontation. Maybe you've just been going with the flow and letting other people make the choices and decisions rather than you. Pisces, take back your power. That's your ace in your pocket. You've got so many gifts of creativity that you can utilize to create the dreams that you want to see come to fruition. So take back your power. Step up. Set up your boundaries. Make your demands clear in a clear and concise way. You've got a new life card here for your life and career, and it says you may get a fresh start or be called to bring a new perspective to your old job. You may also get a tempting job offer or a new place to work. So this is something new. I mean, Pisces is forever changing. We constantly have to keep moving. We're a mutable sign. We get bored if we sit and levitate too long in one position. We have to be swimming in one direction or the other. So you may be getting a fresh start, something new here that you're going to be able to utilize, and it could bring you a new perspective to an old job. Maybe you're adding something new. You're being more creative. You're adding something to your website or to the way you're working and the things you're doing. But you could also get a tempting job offer that you might have to consider and do your research on. The Chariot comes in. The Seven of Pentacles comes in. The Knight of Wands comes in. There's your offer, your opportunity presenting itself with the Knight of Wands. It's fast-moving action. All of a sudden, boom, you hear about an opportunity. Or someone comes in and basically they could come in very quickly and want a hot and heavy relationship with you. This card says you're going to be elated, excited, and happy and be able to dance to your own song, sing to your own song and dance to your own drum. The Seven of Pentacles says, okay, all right, so I'm working hard. I'm putting in all the energy, effort, blood, sweat, and tears into my goals. Why am I not seeing my results yet? Well, this card is patience, okay? Rome wasn't built in a day. You've done everything right, Pisces. You've planted your seeds firmly. You're in the right direction. Stay on that path. Stay in alignment. You will hear, okay? If you're waiting for a call, a text, a message, a letter, a document, anything, you will, okay? Just be patient. It's on its way. Chariot. Champion. You come out ahead of the game. Yes, you're unscathed. You go into a challenge and you come out the winner. That's because you prepared yourself. You didn't go in there unprepared. This card says, plan your moves, prepare yourself, and you're going to come out a champion. You're going to overcome great obstacles in the process. Coming in next with your focus part of your reading, you've been given the Turtle, which is your money and career card, and it says money is coming slowly. Remember I talked about this here with the Seven of Pentacles? Steady progress. Your career could involve moving for your work. Things are coming in good time, and it will be a long-term position. So be patient, Pisces. I know that is one thing that we don't do well. We want everything done yesterday. But Pisces, remember, you're working on something that could be everlasting for you and could be very could be very successful. So some of you might be relocating. Maybe you're having to move to a different area geographically for your job as well. But you'll see that this will be a long-term position and everything's going to come in the perfect time. Coming in with that, you have the Temperance. I'm not surprised. The High Priestess and the King of Pentacles. Yeah, take your time. Sit back. do your research. This card is the card of balance, taking yourself to center, not rushing in, not getting impatient, not forcing issues, not making snap decisions. This card says, Spirit's got our back, okay? Take your time. This is about doing things in moderation. The High Priestess comes in and says, hey, if you're not certain about a situation, do the research. She does her homework. She goes in the background. She finds out the secrets and the information she needs. So look at her. She can sit there cool, calm, and collected, and she has that ability to know that she's in a good place. The High Priestess is that card of doing your homework. Get back into the game. Trust your intuition and your instincts. If you're unsure, find the answers. They'll be there. The King of Pentacles, the Midas touch. Wow. This card says you have the ability to land on your feet no matter what. This card says any new opportunities that present themselves, square your shoulders, lift your chin, and go through with confidence because you cannot make a mistake. He is the Midas touch card. You could also be dealing with financial institutions, banks, and things like that. Wow. Coming in next, you have the card, which is your help, hurdle, or your challenge, anger, dismay, and upset. Uh-oh, Pisces, what's going on here? We don't like confrontation. We don't like battle mode. We usually swim away, but somebody might be triggering you, and you're going to lose your cool. So, disappointment will lead to dismay. There is an upsetting situation on the horizon, and there is a call to control your temper. Don't avoid anger people, and avoid angry people. Getting angry won't solve the issue, so keep a tight rein on your emotions. Someone is pushing your buttons, and you're about to explode. Okay, Pisces. We can't let that happen, right? So beware. There could be somebody around who's jealous, envious of you and where you are, Pisces. And they may be pushing your buttons, wanting to get you irritated. Don't let them do that. Don't lower yourself to their level. Back off. The Hangman comes in, the Queen of Pentacles comes in, and the Seven of Wands. Well, you know what? The Seven of Wands is about defending yourself and showing strength, taking your power back, showing strength in adversity, never giving up, saying no when you should, and having the courage of your own personal convictions and integrity. Okay? Knowing when you're right. This is all about you. There are times when it's crucial to take a stand. It could be that you're being called to be true to yourself or to be an advocate for your principles. You'll know in your heart if this is one of those times or if this is a battle that simply isn't worth fighting for. Okay, so listen to your guidance and ask your angels and your guides for courage and fortitude. Don't let your fears get between you and doing what you know is right. Power. So, you know what? Now's the time to take it back. Say yes to other people's requests. Okay? Only when it works in your favor, and it's good for you to do that. But also know when you have to say no to other people when they're pushing you. Only know that, listen to your heart and what it tells you. Ask yourself, are people asking too much of you at this time? Okay, coming in next, you have the Queen of Pentacles. Yes, she's Mother Earth. She has a green thumb. What she puts her hands to, she sees. She's able to see growth and expansion. She's also very patient. She realizes that you don't plant a seed today and expect to harvest it tomorrow. So it's about being able to set yourself up, plant your seeds towards something that you want in your future to see fruition and your harvest time to come in. But be patient, knowing that Rome wasn't built in a day. It takes time. Also, you may be, she's very good with animals, she's very good with her family, and she's very good in business. So you may be dealing with business issues, career issues at this time, changing and tweaking and planning things new. You could be dealing with your family members, your children in your home life, and also pets and animals. But you're the kind of person like her that will have the ability to be strong and go out there for a cause and a mission. The Hangman comes in and says, maybe some of you are hanging in limbo. Things are moving slow, not as fast as you want it to. It's a pause state of action, but it's only temporary. Once you get the information, cross your T's, dot your I's, and get your ducks in a row, you'll be able to hit the ground running. This is only temporary, okay? All right. Coming in next, you have with messages from Spirit and your angels, you've been given the card, the Bear. Now, in this particular deck, it has this bear represents the power and strength and health and protection and your finances as well. But it's an authority figure too, and a protective strength like a mother, stepping up into the strength of that possibility. It relates to maybe to a person who's in a position of power around you. Maybe it's someone you know in the business world that's around you like this, okay? It also is a symbol of officialdom and brute force. It can be telling you to push something through sheer force. Maybe that's what you're having to do. Maybe you're having to push something at this time. My beautiful, beautiful Pisces. As you know, we are not aggressive, but when we get our mindset, there's no holding us back. So, we want everything done, but we're being protected. And be careful. Don't force issues that shouldn't be forced, okay, this week. Know that everything will fall in line, but don't push it too hard. Coming in with that, you have the Four of Pentacles, the Five of Wands, and the Eight of Cups. Balance is important. Take yourself to center. The Eight of Cups is that card of balance. And it says you've worked hard and you've dedicated yourself and your time into something, but now it's time to move on. And you're moving forward slowly. You've planned this. You're making a plan here to know that you want to move forward in a new direction. You've learned from the past, and now it's time to move in a new direction. And in your heart of hearts, it'll be a better direction. The Five of Wands is that card of feeling as though you're always having to compete and explain yourself, but don't allow yourself to be backed up against the wall, Pisces. This is a card that says pick and choose your battles wisely. The Four of Pentacles is the card of holding on, but you could be holding on to your money. It could be a situation, a relationship, anything like that. But I always look at this as she's hanging on to her purse strings, being mindful and careful about her spending, not wanting to run short of funds. This card says she's not going to go out and make any big ticket spending. She's going to hang on to her money and be careful, but don't hold on to it too tight, because you want to be able to enjoy the happiness and the profit of the hard work that you're putting out there. But you're going to be mindful as to how much you're going to let go. Coming in at the end of the week, which is your angel card number 0606, and it says commitment, loyalty, responsibility, truth, love, light, spirited growth, and solutions. Living with honesty and light every day is a powerful way to cultivate a peaceful and meaningful life. By embracing truth, you unlock solutions and comfort. Let go of the worries by expressing your emotions authentically and regularly. Open your heart to the future, because the best is yet to come, Pisces. So what we're committing to right now, all right, what we're stepping up into stepping up to responsibly is going to see us grow and move forward. We're stepping into it now, and we have this ability to step and take our power back. All right, coming in with that, we have fast moving action, the Knight of Swords, the Queen of Swords, and the Six of Cups. The Knight of Swords is fast moving action, charging towards a goal, getting excited, having your creative juices flowing and saying, wow, I'm going for it, which is great. But this card has risks involved with it. So make sure when you're charging towards a new project, a new goal, a new relationship, an opportunity that presents itself, you take your time and slow down a bit, pull back on the reins. Don't go signing any documents or contracts in a big hurry until you read between the lines, okay? I always tell you this. Once the ink hits the paper, it's a done deal. Beware. Beware consumer. Queen of Swords says, she's had it. She's done. She's washed her hands of the situation, and she's moving on her own. She's independent. She's solo. She's strong. But she's the type of person that cleans house. If it's not working out for her in a situation, in her career or relationship, she says, I'm done. And so she's moving forward in a new direction, confidently, not 100% sure where she's going to land, but that's okay. She's made her mind up. She knows it's going to be a better direction. So stand your ground, be strong. And some of you might be walking away from situations that are not helping you, that are not being fulfilling, that are not, beneficial to you. Why would you stay there? It's time to move on. Six of Cups. Yes, this is reconciliation. This is reconnections. This could be somebody who could be returning from the past you haven't seen in a long time. They may have lived at a distance or became distance to you. It's also the card that says you could just be reminiscing, romanticizing, and daydreaming about times like this, going way back to your childhood. Others could be entertaining children and being in the company of children, and you're going to let your hair down and let your inner child come out. This reconnection could be, this person could be bringing something to the table of life for you in the form of, just a reconnection to have a coffee and discuss how funny life and how fun and whatever was in the past. If this was someone you had a close connection to, maybe they're going to bring you an apology or a gift of endearment, or just to share how you've matured, and you can have a discussion on a mature level. Others, know that this person's loyal to you. This person is, is there for you. But also, you could be bringing a new pet into the family life as well, home life. Well, my beautiful Pisces, my fellow mermaids and mermen and sea sponges of the sea, this is our reading for this week. I had to redo this. I got to the middle here and I lost my audio. I had no sound, and thank goodness 2 of you came forward and said, oh, retrograde got you good, it bit you. And so I didn't know that, and I had to go back and I had to edit this video, cut it out here, and then redo this part. So I'll put it out there as it's being edited, because I'm sure a lot of people have come and they've said, hey, this is no good. There's no sound for the last half. So take back your power, Pisces, like me. That's what I did today. So on that note, I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic, healthy, happy, prosperous, and successful week. And always know I stand in this circle of love and light for you. And I'll see you soon, my beautiful, beautiful Pisces.